How's it going, guys? Happy Friday the 13th. It is finally Friday the 13th. The first Friday the 13th of the year, I think. It's all the way in September, and then I believe there's another Friday the 13th coming in December. So these Friday the 13th are coming a little bit late this year, but you know what? That doesn't matter because it is now Friday the 13th, and I think you all guessed what I'm going to be reviewing for you today. I'm going to be reviewing Friday the 13th, the entire franchise. However, here's what I'm going to do. This Friday the 13th, I'm just going to review the very first three parts. Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. And then next Friday the 13th, I'll review Parts 4 through 6. And then next I'll review Parts 7 through 9, etc., etc. So, you see how that kind of goes. Each Friday the 13th, I will review 3 Friday the 13th films. You know, because I don't want to review all of them in one day. Because to me, that's just too much work. Because there's so many movies. After all, I think it is the biggest franchise, of all time. So, I'm just going to review 3 movies every Friday the 13th. That was a smart idea, and it would last maybe like 2 years, so I mean, hey. So, for those of you who are expecting Jason X, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to wait till a very long time for me to review that, or rant it. Alright, so of course, I'm gonna start off with reviewing the very first Friday the 13th, Part 1, the one that started it all, and I do have the Friday the 13th, the collection. These are all the DVDs. It comes with the first 8 movies. And by the way, that tin is awesome. Like the Blu-ray tin, box set that just came out with. It has all 12 Friday the 13th from the first one to the 2009 remake. All Blu-ray, and it's awesome. And definitely a lot better than this one. But I'm not gonna buy it because I already have this, and I think after Part 8 is when they all suck anyway. So I'm good. I don't know. But so this is like a little booklet, and today I will be reviewing Part 1. This is uncut. Although the title of the film is Friday the 13th, the movie actually came out in May 8th, 1980. So, it didn't come out Friday the 13th, which I think it would, but I guess not. But, now you all know the story of Jason Voorhees. What happens is that, this boy drowns in Camp Crystal Lake, and then years after, they reopen Camp Crystal Lake with a bunch of new, owners and, these young counselors, and they're, you've heard this story before. Jason, and then there's, a killer on the loose, and, I really don't need to explain the plot to you, because you all already know that by now, I hope. If you don't, then what the hell's wrong with you? By the way, I'm wearing my Friday the 13th shirt, if you guys didn't notice. It's the final chapter. It's probably my favorite Friday the 13th movie, but sadly, I will not be reviewing that until next Friday the 13th, where I review the next 3 parts. But, yeah, so this movie, again, it's awesome. It's definitely a cult classic. One of the most famous horror movies ever made. You could ask anybody in the world. They know what it is. They know the killer's name. However, a little bit of movie trivia for you. I'm sure you all know this, but, Jason does not get his hockey mask until Part 3. So, actually, spoiler alert, if you guys have not yet seen the movie, which I'm sure you all have. Usually I don't do spoilers, but in this case, I'm sure all of you know the spoiler. Jason's mom is the killer in the very first Friday the 13th. And, it's a very big shock and twist. And then Jason comes in Part 2 with the sack over his head. And then Part 3 is where he gets his infamous hockey mask. So, Jason pretty much isn't in the movie besides that one part where he comes out the ocean. You know what I'm talking about. Or not the ocean, the lake. But, yeah, so, but, this movie actually has a body count of only 10 people, which is one of the lowest body counts in the franchise. So, Part 2 also has a body count of 10 people, but, that is a very low body count, especially for a Jason movie. Wait till you hear the other body counts in the later films. Only 10 people die, and the weapons used in the film are a knife, an arrow, an axe, and a machete. And, of course, Jason's mom, like I said, is the killer, so Jason really technically isn't in the film besides that one scene, but, only 10 people die in here, which makes it one of the lowest body counts, but, yeah, guys, that's about it. That's my review for Friday the 13th. There really isn't much to say since you all know it. You all know the story. You've all heard of it, and I hope all of you have seen it, so, I'm going to give the very first Friday the 13th a 4.5 out of 5 stars. This is definitely a very great film. Definitely one of the best 80s slashers. Quite possibly, I want to say the best 80s slasher movie ever made. Or franchise, I should say. Because, the first one I love, but personally I like part 4 better, but I'm sure all of you love the first one as well. But, you know, they're all the same pretty much. But, sorry, my voice kind of cracked right there. But anyways, yeah, guys, thank you for watching my very first part 1 of the Friday the 13th series. Also, guys, check out Brian Gatto's channel. He's also doing, I believe he's reviewing the whole franchise today, so check out his channel as well. I'll leave the link in the description below. And that's it, guys. Stay tuned for part 2, and I will see you guys later.